Hi, everyone. I wrote a letter and I wanted to see what everybody thought about it. Of course, I'm going to get some detractors, but that's going to happen, I guess. I actually think I write better than I speak. So here goes. Greetings from Hong Kong to New York, from China to the Netherlands, and Germany to California. Millions of people have had their investment portfolios allegedly stolen by CEO of AMC Theaters Adam Aron and his board of directors. They willingly placed their retail shareholders in the vulnerable position of trust by marketing themselves as honest stewards of the money invested with the company. Retail shareholders were unaware of their history since Adam Aron's placement involving several lawsuits alleging securities fraud, nor were they privy to the deep connections Aron had with hedge fund Apollo Global Management and its disgraced former CEO Leon Black. Beginning in 2021, a craze in stock purchases commenced with the meme stock phenomenon. The COVID pandemic provided an opportunity for everyday people to buy the then resilient stock at discounted prices. When considering AMC's long legacy as a dominant force in the movie exhibition business, the purchase was a simple investment. However, hundreds of influencers on social media jumped into the craze by cashing in with various means and promoting a mythical event called a MOAS, or Mother of All Short Squeezes. Like the Atlas trading scandal where 8 influencers were indicted for securities fraud, the influencers promoted AMC with catchphrases to lure retail investors into the stock. Buy and hold, short squeeze, to the moon, MOAS, we're going to be so effing rich, phase 6, save Billy, etc. were utilized to pump up AMC stock, some going as far as making feature videos comparable to company advertisements and promotional videos spotlighting Adam Aron's leadership, suspiciously similar to a low-budget PR campaign. I am reporting this to you as an American citizen, as a citizen of the world who has had contact with investors beyond our borders, and as a person invested in the company from 2020 to the present. My personal portfolio has lost more than 90% of its value. I also do this as a filmmaker, writer, historian, and objective observer, finding no other conclusion to the entire saga other than an inextricably planned, orchestrated heist, culminating with the implementation of a scheme called Project Popcorn, a well-thought-out theft involving hedge funds that were actively shorting the stock, such as Citigroup and Antara Capital, all with the consent of AMC's executive management and the Court of Chancery in Delaware. Apart from the greater picture are the bit players, as everyday regular people with access to the internet and the reasoning ability to either create a narrative from their own will to decide whether to violate securities laws or not, allegedly did so without restraint. Below is a short list of the influencers on various social media platforms that marketed themselves as stock experts with little or no securities credentials or experience to back their claims. There are few exceptions to this rule, as will be highlighted in this attempt to bring awareness to the alleged crime. They asserted themselves into the community of retail investors and made themselves the unquestionable authorities of AMC stock, ultimately aiding Adam Aron in maintaining the false image presented to the public of himself, but also creating pariahs and outcasts out of anyone that questioned them and deterred others from seeking legal redress as the time drew closer to a reverse stock split that completed the alleged theft of retail shareholders' value. Some will not speak out of fear because of the continued ostracization of the above-mentioned unlicensed influencers and other sources. Others may not speak after enduring a barrage of insults and demeaning language based solely on carnal, inept linguistics with no real direction of argumentation in order to get their audience to believe an unrealistic narrative of the person targeted. I have been contacted personally by one of them while at work, threatening to sue me and telling my employer that I have been harassing retail investors. This individual then found my personal cell phone number and called it several times to strike fear in my life and prevent me from speaking. As a companion to this letter is references to the first part of the series, Heist of the Century Project Popcorn Part 1. The documentary was produced by the writer of this letter to you, in my own time, keeping the retail investor's future in mind. I accepted no money or gratuity for shedding light on the largest single one-day theft in American securities history. Highlighted is the individual state where this letter will be sent, but also sent to federal authorities in the hopes of a wider investigation. Their videos, tweets, and comments of alleged violations of state and federal securities codes and laws are also highlighted for a simple search according to the state where this letter is sent. Please note I have included a running list of Twitter X influencers that were also promoting the stock through an alleged pumping scheme. It is unknown where they reside or who they are, but community-wide they are known as unwavering supporters of Adam Aron while he allowed the alleged theft of retail investors. Reddit and Discord social media apps also aided in the alleged crime, but I do not have the time and resources to investigate or pinpoint exactly who, hoping it will be scrutinized sometime in the future as the social media platforms still allow various frauds to flourish unchecked. Thank you for your time.